Hi there, so lovely to have you with us. In this video we're going to be looking at what emotional intelligence really is. Is it just a trendy new term made to put more pressure on us as parents, teachers and therapists with more things that we have to do? Should we really just be focusing on IQ like we always have? And maybe the question, should we be looking at both? Ask almost anybody and they will tell you, yes, of course I'm emotionally intelligent. But the truth is that there are always people who have greater and lesser degrees of emotional intelligence. They're the kids who cause conflict and they're kids who are really good at resolving it. They're the kids who always attract the bad boy in the bar. And we know the child that always screams when they can't get their t-shirt off because they don't know how to ask for help. For once, I have to tell you, it's not all about parenting or poor teaching. It boils down to the fact that children have different levels of emotional intelligence, and we as parents have a role to play in it, but children also come with their own temperaments. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could just order some in for our children like we order a pizza and say, I'd like a large dose of emotional intelligence, please, for my child? But it doesn't work that way, and we do need to understand what our role as parents is in relation to developing our children's EQ. If I ask parents, as I often do, or what you want for your own child, almost always I hear the same answer. I want my child to grow up to be happy, content, to know themselves. The second thing they always say is, I want my child to get a good education so they can make good career choices for themselves and move on in life as they would like to. But what should we really be aiming for? Simply street smarts. I don't know how to say it differently. We now know that street smart is what will get your child through life happily, well, successfully, not IQ. Street smarts is a simple way of saying emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the real predictor, we now know, of success in the workplace, in life, in careers, in all the choices that your children have to make in their future. IQ is now known to predict only 20% of our success in the workplace. This is known as the threshold factor, the thing that gets you through the door, that gets you into the college that you want to go to. IQ might get you through the door, but it's EQ, or emotional intelligence, that keeps you there. EQ is the differentiating factor. Emotional intelligence is now known to be the chief predictor of success in life. So what is emotional intelligence that I keep talking about and using so loosely? Let's look at it. Let's take it down to the wire. EQ involves 4 stages of development. The first stage of development is self-awareness. How well I know myself, my feelings, my thoughts. If an angry adolescent bursts into his or her room and says, I'm so angry, and slams the door in your face, what they really might be is quite sad and disappointed that you've said no to them about something. Perhaps you won't let them go out past 11 o'clock at night. This self-awareness really would help them to know that they are sad and disappointed rather than angry with you. The second stage of emotional intelligence is how well we manage what we feel. So this self-management is the second crucial part of a child's emotional intelligence development. The third stage, another important and crucial part of a child's development, is how socially aware they are. Simply this means, how well do they read a room? Can they see who the good guy in the bar is versus the bad guy? Finally, the last stage is how well they manage other people. This is the stage of leadership and motivation, a very lovely stage, a very desired stage, but not one that every child reaches. So emotional intelligence then, in layperson terms, is self-awareness and self-knowledge, creativity, initiative, leadership, persuasiveness, resilience, and a very important one, optimism and happiness. For without these, success in life is impossible. This is what leads to your child having emotional intelligence, and then they are able to reach for that good education that you are aiming for. So how do the 4 EQ quadrants work together? If I am self-aware and I know my feelings in all their shades, bad, sad, mad, glad, angry, then I can begin to manage myself, and I can then be aware of you and know how you and others are feeling. And finally, I can be aware of and manage more effectively how others might be relating to me. This is an important part of any child's development. Simply put, EQ is about knowing myself, managing myself, knowing you, and then managing you. EQ is about capitalizing on your strengths and knowing how to compensate for your weaknesses. In the next video, we are going to begin to understand what is blocking your child's emotional development.